Hey YouTube, I'm Brooks and you're watching Bro Car Whiz. Today I'm very excited to show you all this 2016 Cadillac Escalade ESV Luxury. This particular one is owned by some of my good friends who just bought it yesterday. You may have seen the selling the 2007 Escalade video. But this one is in crystal white tri-coat exterior, and I'm really excited to show you guys a tour of this. So let's get started. We have the key fob here. Like you can see, this is Cadillac's new key fob with the new Cadillac crest here. And your smart key access. Now, this Escalade did come out in the 2015 model year, and this particular one is a 2016. So we'll go over some of the new details on this new generation Escalade. Stay tuned for more. And so this is going to be definitely a full comprehensive tour of the new Escalade. We'll go over many of the features that the new Escalade, especially this luxury trim level, offers. So we'll go ahead and do an exterior walk around here. So like I said, this does have the smart key access system standard on all the new Escalades, and you do have buttons on all four of your door handles. So if I just grab this and touch, this vehicle is set to unlock all the doors, but of course you can adjust that to however you'd like. And one more tap would lock the interior, or lock the vehicle. But like I said, this one has the crystal white tri-coat exterior with the beautiful Kona leather interior. Now this is a $2,000 upgrade on the Escalade, and one that took me forever to find for my friends who bought this car, but it is very much so worth it. It's matched with this jet black interior with this open pore wood trim, and it is every bit as sumptuous as it looks on camera. It is so comfortable. As you can see, the contouring on these seats is just immaculate. Of course, they're air conditioned as well as heated. And the front two seats are 12-way power adjusting. We'll go ahead and start this one up. And what you're hearing there is Cadillac's 6.2-liter V8 engine. And so taking a look here at the exterior on this Escalade. On the mirror here we have our turn signals with a black painted portion and your white tri-coat exterior, chrome runners all the way around the windows. Looking at the mirror here, you do have your side blind zone alert. And you have your chrome Escalade badging here with your chrome and black accented running boards. This particular Escalade features the 22-inch wheels. They are chrome finished here in the middle. They are riding on Bridgestone derailleur tires. You've got nice Cadillac written there on the side of your headlight. Of course, this is a Cadillac, so the lighting is just absolutely perfect. You've got these beautiful LED headlights with LED runners, fog lights down, or excuse me, you've got your turn signals down below with your front parking sensors, as well as your front parking camera. With your new Cadillac crest here, there's no more wreath. As I mentioned, you have Cadillac's 6.2-liter V8 engine with an 8-speed automatic, and this particular one is in rear-wheel drive. Very light hood. I mean, the Cadillac looks the part. Very bold front end. The Escalade also features a 360-degree camera. I mentioned that front camera in the front grille there. And you have a camera under each of your side view mirrors, as well as exterior illumination for when you approach the vehicle at night. And you can see the glimmer on that beautiful paint color, which is a $1,000 option, or technically $995. And this one is an ESV, so it does have the extended full rear doors. Looking at the rear, you have more of those little those little treats of the Cadillac logo there, with these beautiful tall LED rear tail lights, including rear blinkers that are LED and LED reverse lamps. And you have rear parking sensors, tow hitch down below, and you can hear the exhaust on that mean 6.2-liter V8. And over here you do have your release for your rear glass. For the new generation Escalade, your rear wiper is hidden behind the rear spoiler there. And the fuel tank does feature an easy fill feature. Basically, there's no cap. You just stick the nozzle right in the tank there. And you do have a power sunroof. And so we'll go ahead and take a look at the second row of the Escalade. Like I mentioned, you have those full 4 doors. The interior quality and attention to detail is immaculate with your stitching, Alcantara accenting that open pore wood grain trim, very well weighted door handles, cup holder. This is a perfect size actually spot for your iPhone. Here I'll go ahead and demonstrate with my iPhone 6S. And you have more interior door storage with a pocket here, a water bottle storage down below, and some several rubber and felt line cubby trays there. As you can see, your Cadillac door sills are actually illuminated. And that Kona interior trim just, is everywhere on the seats with some seat back storage pockets. Of course, the rear seats here recline and they tumble forward, and they are actually power as well, using this button right there if you can see it, as well as a button in the trunk. And you do have a armrest. This one does feature the captain's chairs, but we'll go ahead and tumble the second row forward, which gives you plenty of access here to the third row. Like I'll demonstrate, it's very easy to get in and out. I am 6'3", and in this third row, I fit behind myself very comfortably. There will be no complaints here, which you cannot say for most 3-row SUVs. And you do have a cup holder off to the side, small storage bin, and an adjustable headrest, being that this one is an ESV. You also have 2 rear DVD players, one in the second row here and one in the third row. As you can see there, your Cadillac user experience. Got your Q graphics there, and of course you just put in the DVD in the front there, and you do have your controller right there to control that TV screen. And off to the side here, you have 2 cup holders and a power outlet and a small storage tray. And back in the second row here, you do have your rear third zone climate control with second row heated outboard seats there. And you have your zone controls, automatic functions for your fan speeds, temperature control, and as well as it also syncs with the front. Down below here, you have a household power outlet 3-prong, 12-volt power outlet off to the side, a leather-lined and felt-lined storage cubby here with some RCA inputs there for your second row rear entertainment displays, which are an extra cost option. And of course, the Escalade has a power rear trunk. Like I'll demonstrate here, it has a foot-operated tailgate. You also have a separate rear popping glass, and you have just your standard key fob operation, as well as a control on the upper center console. And like you can see here, it does have the rear cargo net. This particular owner has already put a cargo liner here to protect her carpet floors. You have a 12-volt power outlet, controls for your second row seat to fold down and tumble forward, as well as your power third row operations. Now below this carpeted flooring, I'm not going to move all the owner's stuff, but you do have a separate storage bay, which does go all the way back to that that third row seats, and it does have a hydraulic assist. So it's not very deep, but it does hide valuables such as purses and wallets rather easily. And so as you can see, it's very easy to lower that third row seats just with the push of the button. They spring forward, and the second row seats, as you can see, fold just flat like that, and they return just as easily. And so opening the glove box here, you do have your touch sensor there. Of course, it's felt lined. Looking at the window sticker here, as you can see, 2016 Escalade ESV 2-wheel drive luxury, 6.2 liter V8, 8-speed automatic, and you do have 4 years and 50,000 miles of free servicing. Just your Monroney there. Extra cost options, as you can see, the Kona brown interior, rear seat DVD, and you have the crystal white tri-coat for a total price of $85,730, delivered to us by our good friends at Hennessy Cadillac in Duluth, Georgia. And you have your owner's information in that leather booklet off to the side there. The front interior, of course, is just as nice, if not nicer, than the back seat. Leather dashboard stitched with Alcantara accenting and the open pore wood trim there. Off to the side, you have those same beautiful door panels. Up above, you have your mirror and vanity light. They are LED vanity lights there, with your Bluetooth speakers on all the grab handles there, as well as in the center of the vehicle. Power sunroof controls. You have your motion sensors for the interior of the vehicle, the anti-theft alarm system, your sunroof controls, garage home link, LED interior illumination, and your power rear trunk, which you can do max 3/4 or turn it off. That ding was letting me know I turned the power trunk off. Your auto dimming rearview mirror with OnStar, of course, and if we shut the door here, we'll take a look. Of course, this one has the Bose audio system. More storage down here, of course, with bottle holders, and this is all rubber lined. And this is a felt line little storage cubby here with your 2-person memory, your stitched Kona armrest here. And if you look at the window switches, like we mentioned, they are all automatic, with the exception of the rear are not auto up. But you do have your window lockout, and you have your child lockouts here with your power folding side view mirrors for those tight parking situations. And then you do have your heads-up display. Yes, you can see that. Of course, it doesn't look as far away when you are driving, but as you can see, that features your different information such as speed, direction, RPM, speed limits, your audio controls. This one's on XM watercolor, and back to the directional. And of course, that's height adjustable and brightness adjustable. Of course, also with the Q, the Cadillac user experience, these gauges are all customizable, and you have your main Q display there in the center. Looking at the steering wheel here, you do have the open pore wood trim here. This is a power tilt and telescopic steering wheel with your 8-speed automatic column shifter, and does have manual shiftability with the tap button here and leather stitching on the rear, as well as your tow haul mode there. And if I put the vehicle in reverse, you can see that 360-degree camera like I mentioned, so it's very easy to park with all those cameras. And so looking at the steering wheel here, you have your cruise control, voice commands, and this one does have Siri. If I press and hold this with my iPhone connected, it will activate Siri on my phone. Heated steering wheel, and you have your forward collision alert. As you can see, it'll adjust the distance there. And off to the side here, you have your favorites controls, volume controls, and your 4-way selector for your customizable center screen there. Off to the side, you have your automatic front wipers, and you have your rear wiper control, automatic high beams, and your blinkers. So going to the customizable display here, as you can see, if I move over here, I can just change different things that are featured and are functioned, fuel range, just different things of that nature. And then off to the side here, as with most new cars, you can adjust your radio controls here, Bluetooth phone, all of your navigation controls can be done through this system. But one neat thing is that you can actually change the gauge cluster display layout. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate that to you. So really, Cadillac allows you to display your Escalade in whatever feature or function, however suits your taste. You can do it here with this setup. And so looking off to the side here, behind this open pore wood trim, you do have some cup holders there, and then you do have a 12-volt power outlet and 2 USB ports. And behind the I just turned on my cold seats. Behind the storage container there, you do have a 12-volt power, or excuse me, you have a USB outlet and then some rubber trim there. And this Escalade is compatible with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And like you just saw there, I have cooled and heated seats. I can separate the heated back element from the butt, or both there. And of course, you have your volume sliders. You've got your touch capacitive systems here with you tap above the little silver trim there, and it does have a haptic feedback. And you have your optical disc reader there. Looking at the center screen here, you do have your power pedal adjustment there, your suspension adjustment, Tour versus Sport suspension, glove box opening, turning off your parking sensors, your lane departure warning, and your traction control. Now, I have actually driven this car. It has 167 miles on it. I've driven it about 100 miles of that, and I can attest that the car will steer you back in its lane. I have not tried out the forward collision alert, don't really want to, but I can say that the car will literally steer you back in your lane if your hands are not on the wheel and you're not paying attention that you're drifting over to one side or not. And this Escalade also does feature the safety seat. So if I were to pull forward or back up and the parking sensors are noticing that I'm about to hit something, the seat will vibrate, and it'll vibrate on the left side butt cheek or the right butt cheek. However you want to set it up, you can set it up for audible alerts or for the vibrating seat or what have you, with the side blind zone alert, the forward collision, etc. And that does show up in your heads-up display as well. So really, you can customize this exactly how you'd like it. And you have all the expected audio controls. You have XM, AM, FM, CD, Bluetooth audio, USB, the works. I mean, you have like 7 USB ports or something obscene like that. And you have your presets. Of course, you can adjust this all, and it's very iPad-like, very user-friendly. And you can adjust, and you can have, so you can have one row showing, or you can have however you'd like it. Then you have your dedicated shortcuts there for phone, Bluetooth phone, which is pretty self-explanatory. Your iPad, or excuse me, you have your navigation controls, which you can pinch and zoom like that, of course, and destination. And with your My Cadillac app, you can actually send destinations from your phone to your car, as well as you can use OnStar. That My Cadillac app offers you a host of systems. You can check on the distance empty in your car, the oil off in your car, tire pressure. Overall, very comprehensive system. As you can see, the navigation screen kind of there expanded, and if I bring my hand closer, it recognizes that. And you have a display for your climate controls with those dedicated buttons down below. And I can cut to the rear, and I can control the rear or lock it out, as well as SMS text features right there. Go back to home, and you have more of those shortcuts for your Pandora, your Apple CarPlay, navigation, projection, and for your Android Auto and whatnot, weather for XM, nav weather, nav traffic, and you have video for the DVD that's in the car at the moment, good old Frozen, and rear climate, and you have a dedicated button for your cameras at all times. So overall, that was a look at the Escalade, but let's not forget to look at the center console there. If you have a compatible smartphone, you do have a charging pad right here. And lifting that up, you do have a power outlet off to the side, more USB ports, and overall very deep center console that is felt lined. So, that is a rather comprehensive tour of the 2016 Cadillac Escalade, and most of these features will apply to the 2017. And really the only noticeable difference from the 15 is that some of the 15s have the old Cadillac crest. So this is a very comprehensive look, I would like to think, of the new Cadillac Escalade. It's about to honk to let me know that I left the key in the interior of the vehicle. Or maybe it won't, because the car's still on. And speaking of that, the car will lock itself if you walk away with the key. So safety features, Cadillac's got you. So thank you guys for watching, and please feel free to comment down below, like the video, subscribe, any questions you got, drop them down below, and thanks for watching.